What drives our sense of right and wrong? Is morality a divine spark within us, or just a byproduct of chemical reactions in our brains? Today, we delve into the deep questions about conscience, morality, and what it means to truly love. We'll explore the perspectives of atheists and theists and challenge the way we think about our beliefs and our actions. Stay with us as we navigate this thought-provoking journey into the nature of our souls and the teachings of Jesus Christ.
The question becomes, what is the conscience? Because if you're an atheist, what you're saying is, all of reality is limited to matter and energy. There's no soul, there's no free will, there's no person. There are complex biochemical reactions.
If I may,
so, good and evil are simply arbitrary things that different chemical reactions have invented, which means they're not absolute, they're just relative, they're opinions.
Sir.
And what is love for an atheist? If the atheist is going to be consistent, love is simply a biochemical reaction.
Well,
right?
Why does it have to be simply? Why can't it be complexly a biochemical reaction
Fine,
that is
complexly.
actually a
It's not
wonderful
simple.
Fine.
It's quite
Okay,
complex.
complex biochemical reaction. But what you cannot escape is, if you're an atheist, you have limited reality. You've limited reality to matter and energy, however complex you want to put it. It's still matter and energy. You have no soul, you have no I that can judge me. No, there's just my complex, highly complex biochemical reaction, that's all. There's a history professor emeritus at the University of Florida named Dr. Somerville. And in every one of Dr. Somerville's classes, he used to stand up at the first class at the beginning of the semester and say, think with me a second. The old lady is walking down the street with a big purse. You have a pretty good understanding that in that purse is a lot of money, cash. Are you going to beat her up and steal her purse? If not, why? And then he presented two scenarios. He said, some of you are not going to beat her up and steal her purse because you do not want to degrade yourself that way. You don't want to dishonor yourself that way. You don't want to dishonor your family or your fraternity or sorority or your group. Others of you, on the other hand, are not going to beat her up and steal her purse because you're thinking about what would that leave her with financially? How would she care for her loved ones? Now, which of you students embrace the first motive, honor, self-honor? Which of you embrace the second one, compassion for an elderly woman and her dependents? Every single year, every student raised their hand and said, the second one. We would not beat up the woman and steal the purse because of compassion. Because we're thinking, what about children, grandchildren who depend upon her? What about her life? Then, after they would vote and all the students would take the second option, he would say to those students, you who call yourself atheist and agnostic are more Christian than you would like to realize. Because the majority of ethics that non-Christians hold to in the world, when it comes to Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Shintoism, that ethic is based on honor. Honor of the family, honor of the tribe. But Jesus Christ taught compassion, which means genuine love for other people. So you're more Christian than you would like to admit. That is why I would encourage you to read the Gospels to check out Jesus Christ.
As we reflect on these questions, we are reminded that morality and love transcend cultural and religious boundaries. Whether we view them as divine gifts or evolutionary developments, they shape our lives and the world around us. Perhaps, as Dr. Somerville suggests, we are all more connected in our ethical values than we think. So, no matter where you stand in your beliefs, take a moment to explore the teachings of compassion and genuine love. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find more common ground than you ever imagined.